Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Aaron Civale.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's Tim Anderson. The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark, and we're underway in Cleveland. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. And a strike in there. 1-2 now. And that's outside. Slow ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Snags the liner back to the mound. To first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Eloy Jimenez.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Andrew Benintendi in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And it's even up. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those two guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Benintendi checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Now, when you think about players in the past or even in today's game, who's a comparison?
He reminds me a little bit of Harold Baines. Both of them lefties, both outfielders, and he's shown similar types of production at the plate. Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Eloy Jimenez now. Check swing, went around, and that is strike one. Two down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, Boog, he got the win last time out, worked deep into the ball game and scattered a couple of hits. You can expect him today to try to match that performance of his last time out.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's some real power at the plate. Andres Jimenez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Flips the corner. That's strike one. And that's in the dirt. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Here's Josh Bell looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And now 2-0. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Guardians turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. Savali back to work. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Dribbled up the third baseline. Oh, and it hits the base. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Over to first, and he's saved. That's in there. Strike 1. at the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Robert on the go. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Here's your 1. And that's in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Sebi Zavala.
At the plate, Sebi Zavala. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First offering misses the mark. Second inning here, no score. Late swing fouled off. And he deals. They try another pitch out. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the grab. And that is that. The White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed. There's a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Oscar Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. This one in the air, right field. Sheets, couple of steps in. Nice grab on the run. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First offering, and it just misses. And that's too high. And it is 2-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hey. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the pitch. Right side. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Jake Burger. Burger getting the start at second, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And a curve misses outside. Good eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the White Sox.
And now Yohan Moncada, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. Righty to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2 to Jimenez. On the nailer. They get 2.
The batter under center. Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now here is Tim Anderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Right down the chute, and it's 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. Out number 3. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now the count is even. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. Hit in the air, right field. Sheets hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Big time power. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in Canada. In there for strike 1.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Slapped foul. The 0-2. Down and in, moved his feet. And a ball evens the count. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Jimenez in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Jimenez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Strike 2.
0-2.
Naylor stands at first with 1 out. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
I want to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Oh, 2 now. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Now a long throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution. A bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Start of the 4th. There's Benintendi to start it off. Savali back to work. 0-1. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next pitch is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. In the air on the infield. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Line and a base hit into right.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 gone, runner at first. Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, great stop. The throw. Rosario over to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Gavin Sheets now at the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. That's inside. Left-hand hitter waits. Towards first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Gonzalez moves under this one. He's got it, and that is that. White Sox strand a couple. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one is absolutely belted. Benintendi going back on it. Caught just shy of the wall. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. First pitch, not close. And the righty deals. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now 2-1. Next offering is foul back. The wide to kick the pitch.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And it drops foul into the corner. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And there's ball 4.
Number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Bell, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put one on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner in second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. And the batter now, Seby Zavala.
The catcher, Seby.
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next for Chicago, Jake Berger. He reached out a walk his first time.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here is Moncada. And that one a little bit high. Next pitch is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Tim Anderson will hit next. There's a strike.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League Baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
And that one is lifted in the air. Straw brings it in for the third out. So a man left for the White Sox, and we are still scoreless. Here in Cleveland, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom five, Oscar Gonzalez. And a pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now it's even up. Looked like it was a little bit up. Out to short, Anderson. Gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Flied to right his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ball one, no strikes.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and it's 2-1. And strike two. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's ball four.
Ball four.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Runner on at first with one gone. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Bo Naylor. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Check on the runner. Rosario dives back in. And that's in there for strike one. Rosario off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Two outs. Got him looking. That is the inning. Guardians lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jimenez in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And now it's Luis Robert, 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there, 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eli Morgan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Stephan getting loose as well. Next offering is down low. And that's ripped for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. In there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here comes the 0-1. And a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Andres Jimenez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Next offering is fouled back. Two and two. That one to first. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
So now 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Righty delivers. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. His splits between April and May there. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jimmy Lambert appears to be getting loose. Martin warming up as well. And it's 1-1. No score here, but a runner at third with one down.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-2. Swung on, belted. Sheets on a dead sprint, racing back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. And that should get the job done as he tags from third.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Josh Bell at the plate now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 30 years old now, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Gonzalez in the box again. Takes the strike. At the belt and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're through 6 full. It's the Guardians 1 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Seby Zavala. And he deals. In for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there and just going to have to sit on it.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here is Yohan Moncada. A little bit low. So 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Tim Anderson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that one pulled foul. Three-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and it's out of play, a foul ball. And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. So now back to the top of the order.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Aaron Savali will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Eli Morgan taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 49, Eli Morgan.
Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch misses way outside. And a good eye there. In the air, right field. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Benintendi up here, 1 for 3.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Lambert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 58, Jimmy Lambert.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
In the air, left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Popped up. Berger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batter, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
That one is upstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike at the knees. And now 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. It falls in. Naylor into second, and he's got a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Naylor stands at second with 2 gone. Center field. And that will fall. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pond out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw there. Safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. James Karinchak.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Eloy Jimenez digs in now.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the league saves leader, up and throwing. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. And takes low for ball 1. Right-handed reliever. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. And a swing and a miss there. And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Sheets in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Lifted in the air, right field. He's under it. And that's the third out. The White Sox lead one, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bell stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's to third. Moncada zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate.
Ball. 2-0.
And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Swing and a bouncer. Vaughn. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Guardians fail to score, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sebi Zavala. Clase, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And a pitch.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Berger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals.
That's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. That one hammered center field. Straw ranging back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. That's the ball game.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.